Major Dave Sustello, D-A-V-E-S-U-S-T-E-L-L-O. I'm the Operations Officer of Air Mobility Command's Test and Evaluation Squadron. My job here is to be AMC's ground liaison for the testing that they're doing here. Transcom expressed a need through a joint urgent operational need request for high-capacity airlift of COVID-19 infected passengers. So we are here to evaluate the airflow within various AMC aircraft to see what kind of techniques, tactics, and procedures that we'll have to develop in order to keep our aircrew safe. So we're conducting this test so that we can understand the airflow characteristics within the plane, so that we can understand whether or not we can transport infectious passengers from wherever they are to where they can get the medical care that they need. There are a lot of entities that are involved in making an event like this happen. It starts off with headquarters making all the coordination for the aircraft to fly in, to pick the location that we're at here at Lincoln Air National Guard Base. And obviously a lot of coordination with the 155th Air Refueling Wing here, because they're providing all the support for this test that's not external coming into the aircraft. When AMC became involved in this, the request from Transcom was transferred over to the Air Force Research Laboratories in Ohio, at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base, in conjunction with DARPA. And they chose the University of Nebraska, specifically the National Strategic Research Institute, to conduct this testing because they had the most experience with these kind of airflow patterns and biological aerosols. The factors involved in choosing the location would be their proximity, because it is a very high priority to make sure everyone involved in this is safe. They were all traveled here either via ground transportation on their own or via military airlift rather than commercial airlift. So proximity was definitely a factor in picking this. The support level available, which has been outstanding from the 155th, and also the ramp space. My primary job is to make sure that all the interface between the AMC assets that are flying here and the research team, all that coordination happens so they can get all their results and get the best decisions, or excuse me, the best data and analysis to the AMC decision makers as far as moving forward with how they're going to use their aircraft. If I had to sum it up, I'd say it was world-class support. Anything and everything that we've asked for, they've been able to provide, and I'm seeing that Nebraska work ethic shine through. My first contact with them was actually here when I arrived. All that coordination happens with AMC Test and Eval Directorate at Scott Air Force Base. They put together the whole plan for when and what aircraft we're going to fly in. And like I said, DARPA and AFRL put together a team of contractors, like I said, from NSRI, but also contractors from the 711th HPW at Wright-Patterson. So, primarily what we're doing here is developmental testing. We have researchers working directly with these assets, but there's also an operational test aspect that my partner Captain Broden and I are here, that we're here to make sure it's conducted. So the scientists are gathering the data, they're doing the analysis, and we're here to make sure that the operational air crews who will have to conduct these missions are represented properly.